Are you ready?
I am ready. Yes.
Okay. Here we go.
So I'm just gonna give you a movie, and you've got to rank it from 1 to 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is Sophie's
Do I
choice.
get to know all of them, or do I have to rank it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
I see what's going
I'm going
on.
to throw the first one at you. So the first one is pivotal, in my opinion. Like, where you place the first movie is going to set the tone for the rest of your choices. So think carefully. Yeah, they're all, we're cutting to the core of some of the classic Christmas movie specials that have been produced in the world, right?
Okay. Which is the highest? 1?
1 will be the highest, yeah.
I really thought about my Christmas movies before we met, and I'm like, what are my favorites? What are my least favorites? So I have my list.
Okay. But you know how this works now? You don't get to use your own list. I'm going to give you.
Oh.
Here you go. I'm just going to throw a movie out, and you got to put it where you would rank it. Ready?
All right.
Let's go with it. Let's go with the classic White Christmas.
I've never seen it, and I was going to watch it last night on Delta Plane.
Yeah. With White Christmas, where would you rank White Christmas in your top 5 Christmas? 5, okay. Not a Bing Crosby fan, not a Danny Kaye fan.
No. Even though Rosemary Clooney is from Kentucky, I enjoy that connection, but I'm not a big fan of the movie.
Let's start with, I'm going to throw a softball. A Christmas Story.
See, if you asked like 20 years ago, Bo, it would have been 1. It would have been up there. But I think I'm at a 3.
I love that.
How about A Christmas Story?
A Christmas Story, that one, I'm going to put it as the number 2.
Okay.
Because my dad and I used to watch it every Christmas, the 24 hours of Christmas. Yeah.
Which one is A Christmas Story?
That's the one where the kid's going to shoot his eye out with the BB gun.
Oh, that's a good one.
I ranking 1 to 5 without knowing what else is coming.
I'm going to say a 3. That's a good one.
So I'm going to quiz you on something, because I just sent this to somebody last night. Do you know what the parents were drinking when they were opening Christmas presents?
I want to say it was wine, but I don't know.
Wine.
Was it a specific type?
Kudos to, the parents drinking red wine at like 9 a.m.
Elf. Not number 1. Just that's the first one I'm giving you. You don't have to put where you want to. Yeah.
Put that at 4 for me.
4.
I know that people are going to think that's low.
No, Elf has got.
My generation are going to think that's low. But
How about Elf?
3.
3. Okay. Have you seen? Just based on our previous conversation, have you seen Elf?
I have seen Elf.
I've seen Elf so many times.
I've seen it probably once.
The final one, and it was an instant classic, but it's older. Elf.
Aw, Elf is good. That's a good number 1. I'll take that as my number 1.
Elf.
Damn it. That would have been my number 2. So number 4. Yeah.
National Lampoon's Vacation.
the Christmas Vacation, right?
Christmas Vacation.
Okay.
Yes, Christmas Vacation. Yes. Much different movie, you're right.
Just double checking here.
They're both National Lampoon, but this is National Lampoon Christmas Vacation.
I'm going to put it at number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah.
How about Christmas Vacation?
I'll put that at 5. I've never heard of that.
Never, not the one with the Griswolds and the Christmas tree that catches fire and the Santa Claus and the lights.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That's the
Oh,
Chevy Chase.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Gosh, you're doing only good ones, but I don't want to take my top slots in case, like, you say my absolute favorite.
Yeah.
That's gotta be a 2. That's a good one. You can't beat National Lampoons. He plugs it in and goes it's the best. Me and my family watch that every Christmas.
All right, next movie, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Ooh. This one was actually on my list. So I had this one as number 2.
Number 2. That's going to put, the last one I have on my list is Charlie Brown's animated. So that's going to slide in at number 3.
That's fair.
How are you feeling about that? Is that about fair?
I really like that a lot. Of course, that goes back to my childhood.
Okay, so we can't rank that one. So we'll try another one. No, we'll go easy. Charlie Brown's. This is easy one. Charlie Brown's
Number
animated
one.
Christmas. I shouldn't have even asked. I should have just said number one. Yeah. The last one is Charlie Brown's Christmas Special.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good number 2.
It's not a movie, but Charlie Brown's Christmas.
Ooh,
Classic.
Five.
Right at the
Yep.
bottom. What don't you like about Charlie Brown's Christmas? Like, this might get you in trouble, Bo. I don't want to get you in trouble out in the social world. Like, people could be coming at you. Like, why the hate on Charlie?
Don't at me.
On old Chuck. Yeah, Charlie Brown. How about the Grinch who stole Christmas?
I'll put that at 1 because I don't know what the last one you're gonna tell me is, and I've seen it and I like it, so we'll put it at 1.
The Grinch cartoon.
Okay, I've got to be honest. I'm not a big Grinch fan. I never have been, so I think that's got to be my 5.
What about the Grinch cartoon, the original? The 64.
Ooh, the original. I gotta put that at number 5 then.
Woof. All right.
I gotta put that at number 5.
Yeah, your heart just shrunk 3 sizes, man. I saw that happen in the moment.
When I was a kid, the Whoville people always used to scare me. So I wouldn't
they're
watch
kind
the
of
Grinch.
human-esque. Yeah, they got a little bit of a human, so it's kind of like a Twilight Zone episode. Like, what?
Yeah,
is
they
going on
always
with
freaked
these
me out
people?
as a kid.
I see that. I mean, it's just weird. Yeah, no doubt about it.
Uh-huh.
It's a Wonderful Life.
I think that's 1.
Number 1. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I
And
said
then
it was the Grinch. Is the Grinch on your list?
I didn't have the Grinch on my
Okay.
list.
My favorite Christmas movie is The Polar Express, so I would definitely put that at number 1.
Big movies. What is your favorite?
My favorite, which I just said to somebody last night, that I said I'm upset with Delta, and they said, because of they messed. I was in the airport all Thanksgiving because Delta, my flight got delayed. But no, Serendipity is not on their Christmas list this year.
Interesting.
Come
Yeah, I mean
on.
that's a great Christmas movie. It's one of the ones.
Is there a movie on your list that's not here that didn't make it?
Santa
Number
Claus.
1.
The Santa Claus.
The Santa Claus.
Yeah. It's
The first one, I assume.
The Santa Claus.
Ooh, shoot. Because that's not my number 1, but I don't know what's next on number 1. I'm putting it as number 1. Yep.
Number 1.
That's Tim Allen all day.
There's so many
I
Santa
was
Clauses.
like, yeah.
There's so many Santa Clauses. So I went out, and I'm not kidding you. I did at least 2 minutes of research. I mean, I was it was heads down.
Thorough research.
Thorough research. And I couldn't think of one. And so then, what was your number 1 movie?
Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Yeah.
What would you put up top if you had to
Okay, so
only get to watch one movie? Or gonna be?
I have 2. So one of them really isn't a Christmas movie, but they just always play it during Christmas time. But The Sound of Music, the 3-hour-long sing-along version. And my poor husband, the first Christmas that he spent with my family, it was like, I think it was like, we always watch it on Christmas Eve, and it's literally 3 hours, and all of us are singing along, and he's like, what in the world did I get myself into? And my favorite Christmas movie is Miracle on 34th Street, but the old version, like, best movie ever.
Now we're talking the old talk. Kids have everything these days. I got to watch these specials once a year, right? So you'd wait forever for the Rudolph to come on at Christmas.
Planned your night,
you
right?
Missed it, yeah. Or Charlie Brown. It was such a special event. You'd pull out the TV guide and make sure you had that marked on your calendar.
I did watch the latest one that just came out on either Netflix or Amazon Prime.
Was it Red One or? No.
Yeah, that was all right.
Okay.
That was like a Fast and Furious meets a Santa Claus movie,
Right.
if you will. I don't
Okay.
necessarily know if the kids were supposed to be watching that kind of movie, but they
You love when you
watched
get
it.
into that with kids and you're like, okay, it's a Santa Claus movie, and then you're like, I might have made a critical error in judgment here, but I can't stop now because they're into it, and I don't want to ruin Christmas for them. Remember that time Dad wouldn't let us watch that Christmas movie? Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you never.
Remember when
lived that
Santa Claus
down.
said the F word?
So then, do you consider Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yeah,
Are you one of those?
Come out to the coast. We'll get together. Have a few laughs.